what just happened? How did the situation
What happened was earlier this morning we noticed an individual who we know would have a warrant outside of the residence in which we ended up at. When an officer tried to make contact with that person, he barricaded himself within the residence. We were able to establish a perimeter with the help of Wood County, Marathon County, the City of Spencer, and State Patrol. Once a perimeter was established, we were able to have our special response teams from Marshfield and also Wood County respond and establish negotiations, and ultimately was able to apprehend the individual peacefully.
And what residence was this individual in?
It was in, I don't know the exact address.
Okay. But was it his? Was it a friend? Was it a family member?
I don't have that information. We know that he was associated with that address in the past.
Was anyone else in the home at the time?
To my knowledge, no.
What?
The reason that we had so many people at this time was the subject was known to have at least one violent incident in the past. So we wanted to make sure that we could contain this incident and also respond to other needs of the city. So we were lucky to have the help of the agency departments that were able to respond and help us with the perimeter, so we could have more people come in to help our city.
I was hearing a little bit from neighbors that there was some scanner traffic earlier saying that somebody who's armed and dangerous was on the loose. Was that ever the case?
No, he was. This was the only individual that was involved with this incident, and at no time did we have knowledge that he was armed during this time, and he was contained during our entire contact with him.
So he did not have a weapon on him when he was arrested?
I don't know that
Okay.
for sure, but to my knowledge, he was unarmed.
Who did how do you negotiate? Who led the negotiation? How did you approach that situation?
We have our special response team that has a negotiation team, and they established the contact and negotiation with the individual.
Is this the first time the armored vehicle was used?
To my recollection, this is the first time that it was used in a live incident.
This has been used for practice, but not.
For practice, right?
And in this case, how long did negotiations take? I mean, when did you guys get on scene?
I would be estimating, but it's been maybe 3 hours, several hours.
And sorry.
Was this man known to law enforcement?
Yes,
Okay, so he does have a record.
there is a record. Yes.
Okay.
When's the last time you remember a police response this big in the area? Or has there been?
I'm sure that there has been. We were actually really lucky to be able to have this amount of people respond. It really worked in our favor in this incident. Certainly there's been other cases that would warrant this amount of response.
How did you find out?
We actually drove by the residence and recognized the person.
So you were tipped off by somebody?
No, we were responding for a completely unrelated incident and recognized him.
Someone I spoke to said that for the past couple weeks there have been police in this area headed in that direction. Is this someone you've been monitoring?
There may have been a lot of police presence in this area, but not necessarily for that individual.
And again, when you said that you were driving around and you saw him, so just to clarify, this was an individual that you were actively searching for, and somebody on patrol happened to see him, and then what happened after that?
This was someone that we did know had a warrant, and upon recognizing him, the officers attempted contact with him, at which time he fled into the residence.